Nobody talks about what happens when you stop. That's the part left out of every ad, every testimonial, every before and after photo. You stop the injection. Within weeks, sometimes days, the hunger comes back. Not normal hunger, urgent, relentless, the kind that feels like your body is making up for lost time. Because it is. The drug didn't fix anything. It silenced something. And silenced things don't stay quiet. Your hunger isn't your fault. That's not a consolation. That's a clinical fact. The hunger you feel at night, the one that wins even when you've decided it won't, isn't weakness. It's a hormone, a specific one. And right now, in most people over 40, it's being suppressed. Not by laziness, by food, by stress, by the slow accumulation of years of blood sugar swings that most people never knew were happening. And here's what that suppressed hormone is doing to your body right now, while you're sitting here, while you slept last night, while you did everything right and the scale didn't move. It's keeping a door locked, a door on your fat cells, and behind that door is everything your body has been storing instead of burning. The pharmaceutical industry found a way to force that door open. It's called Ozempic, and it works until you stop taking it. Then the door slams shut harder than before. Because the hormone was never fixed, it was overridden. There's a different way. One that works with the lock instead of forcing it. And it starts with 1 teaspoon, tonight, before bed. Most weight loss advice runs on one assumption. Hunger is the enemy, and willpower is the weapon. Fight it. Resist it. Push through. And when people can't, when the hunger wins, they blame themselves. But hunger is just a signal that something upstream is misfiring. Not discipline, not character. A hormonal signal, a chemical one. And broken signals can be fixed. The fix doesn't come in a syringe. There's a hormone your intestinal walls produce naturally. It's been there your entire life. When it's working, you feel full after a reasonable meal. Cravings stay quiet. Your body burns stored fat between meals instead of hoarding it. When it's suppressed, and in most people over 40, it is, the opposite happens. You eat and don't feel satisfied. You crave things you didn't used to. Fat accumulates where it didn't used to. Willpower doesn't fix that. Willpower doesn't fix hormones. The hormone is called GLP-1. Here's what the pharmaceutical industry figured out first. Keep GLP-1 elevated, hunger quiets, fat moves. The body stops fighting you. That's the entire Ozempic mechanism. Artificially elevating the one hormone controlling the hunger signal. But your body already knows how to elevate it. It's been trying to your entire life. There's something in your kitchen right now that helps it do exactly that. First, understand why it works. Because if you don't, you'll try it once and forget it. Here's something your doctor probably hasn't said out loud. When insulin is chronically elevated, not spiked, chronically elevated, your fat cells become physically sealed. Not sluggish, not slow, sealed. The enzyme that releases fat from storage, hormone-sensitive lipase, gets shut down by insulin directly. The biochemical pathway closes. You could eat nothing. You could run 5 miles. The fat does not move, because the lock is on. And every blood sugar spike you have, every one, resets that lock. Every processed meal, every late-night snack, every skipped sleep cycle. Reset. This is why people who are genuinely trying, eating less, moving more, doing everything they were told, still can't shift the weight around their midsection. They're not failing. They're locked out. GLP-1 breaks that lock. When elevated, digestion slows. Blood sugar rises gradually. Insulin response shrinks. Smaller insulin response, the door to your fat cells opens. Your body accesses stored fat as fuel. That's the biochemistry, not a metaphor. And that's exactly what GLP-1 medications artificially trigger. Your body can trigger it naturally. Here's the part that should make you angry. Your body has been trying to fix this on its own. The GLP-1 system, the exact same system Ozempic artificially activates, exists inside you right now. Your intestinal cells are equipped to produce it. Your gut bacteria are designed to trigger it. The entire hormonal machinery is already built. It just needs the right input. And for most people, for decades, that input hasn't come. Not because they failed, because nobody told them what it was. Drop chia seeds into water. Walk away 10 minutes. Come back. Each seed is now surrounded by thick, transparent gel. 1 teaspoon absorbed nearly 12 times its weight in water. Picture that inside your digestive tract. That gel coats your stomach lining, slows food movement into your small intestine, physically replicates the gastric emptying effect GLP-1 medications create chemically. Digestion slows. Blood sugar rises gradually. Insulin stays controlled. Fat storage door stays open. That's the mechanical effect. The cellular effect is a different story. Your gut bacteria ferment soluble fiber, the kind found in chia seeds. That fermentation produces short-chain fatty acids. These travel to the cells lining your intestinal walls and instruct those cells to release GLP-1, your own, produced by your own body, triggered by something you ate, not synthesized, not injected, produced the way it was always supposed to happen. When that signal fires correctly, fullness arrives at the right time. Hunger stays quiet between meals. Your body gets the message it's safe to release stored fat. That's what's been missing. Not the drug, the signal. Chia alone is powerful. But there's a second ingredient that changes what happens to the fat once your body is ready to release it. Every blood sugar spike, even a moderate one, triggers an insulin surge. Even if you ate clean, even if you walked, even if you did everything right. One spike resets the hormonal environment you spent all day building. This is why cravings hit hardest at night. Blood sugar drops after a spike. The drop triggers hunger, and it arrives when resistance is lowest and the kitchen is closest. Cinnamon interrupts this at the source. Ceylon cinnamon, half a teaspoon. It slows the enzymes breaking down carbohydrates in your small intestine. Slower breakdown, slower glucose absorption. The spike flattens. Insulin surge shrinks. Second mechanism. Cinnamon improves insulin sensitivity directly. Resistant cells begin responding again. Less insulin needed to do the same job. Less insulin, lower baseline. Fat storage door stays open longer. Combined, chia slows digestion, activates your body's own GLP-1 pathway, creates fullness that lasts. Cinnamon flattens blood sugar, improves insulin sensitivity, keeps the environment tilted toward fat burning. Together, a sustained metabolic state where your body has every biological reason to burn stored fat, and no signal telling it to stop. Now here's why you take this at night, and not in the morning. Most people treat sleep as neutral time. It isn't. Between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., your pituitary gland releases the highest concentration of growth hormone your body produces in a 24-hour period. Growth hormone is a direct fat-burning signal. It targets visceral fat specifically, the fat packed around your liver, your intestines, your heart. The fat you can't see, but that's doing the most damage. For that fat-burning window to open, one condition must be met. Insulin must be low. 1 blood sugar spike before bed. 1 elevates insulin for 3 to 4 hours. That's your entire fat-burning window gone. Closed. Wasted. Every night this happens, your body chooses storage over repair. Every night this drink happens instead. Your body chooses the other option. That's the window. It opens tonight. One mistake cancels most of the effect. Don't drink it too soon. Chia seeds finishing expansion inside your digestive tract, pull water from your stomach lining. Wrong place, wrong time. Bloating. Reduced GLP-1 effect. The gel forms in the glass, not in your body. Soaked method. 1 teaspoon chia. Half teaspoon Ceylon cinnamon. Chia 8 to 12 ounces cold water. Stir. Wait 15 minutes. Stir again. Drink. Thick. Gelatinous. That's the fiber working. Blended method. Same ingredients. Blender. 30 seconds. Drink immediately. Identical fiber content. Same effect. Better texture for people who need it. Consistency beats perfection. Pick the one you'll do every night. 7 days. Some people notice changes in 3, but 7 consecutive doses shift the baseline. Hormonal systems respond to patterns, not single inputs. Before tonight, take a photo. For yourself. Notice your hunger tomorrow. Watch your cravings the night after the first dose. The first thing most people notice isn't the mirror. It's the silence. Late night hunger that used to feel loud goes quiet. These 4 things don't just support the drink. They determine how fast the hormonal shift becomes permanent. Water. Fat oxidation requires water at the cellular level. Not preference. Requirement. Sleep. Every hour under 7 raises cortisol. Raised cortisol raises insulin. Raised insulin locks fat in storage. The math is that simple and that brutal. Movement. Skeletal muscle is the largest insulin-sensitive tissue in your body. When you move it, insulin sensitivity improves within hours, not weeks. Hours. Stress. Chronic cortisol is the hidden reason most belly fat won't move regardless of diet. If this one isn't addressed, nothing else fully works. 1 teaspoon starts the signal. These 4 keep it running. The hunger was never the problem. The signal was. One hormone, suppressed by years of wrong inputs. 1 teaspoon before bed begins restoring it. Not forcing. Restoring. Your body already knows how to do this. Tonight, give it the chance. Share this with someone who needs it. Tell me in the comments, what do you notice first?